rising moons, everyone, and welcome. Today, we are here at Disney's Hollywood Studios for the first time without the mask. This is crazy. It's Tuesday. It's official, folks. You no longer have to wear a mask at Walt Disney World unless you're riding Disney transportation. So we thought, what better park than Disney's Hollywood Studios to come on our first day without a mask?
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah. So I think we're just gonna walk around and take everything in, see how people are reacting, see what the shops look like, maybe go back to Batu. I'm really excited.
Me too.
Yeah.
When we're in Batu, I hope nobody goes, achoo!
Let's go do this. So one of the stores that we really enjoy coming to first is the Dark Room right here on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, as soon as you come in on the right, we've already looked in there and seen some people in there without mask on, and I'll have to say it's kind of like, ooh, that's a little strange, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
And you automatically like reach for your mask, so it's a little bit unusual.
Yeah.
We're gonna try it out.
Yeah, let's go do this.
This
is so strange.
I'm like, do I breathe lightly?
Yeah. It's
refreshing,
it's refreshing, but also kind of surreal. Like,
yeah, it almost is like you're trying to like intake it like emotionally as well. Like,
yeah.
Are we coming back to normal? And tell them what else we found out today.
There's fireworks coming back July 1st.
So we are slowly but surely coming back to the normal.
Yeah, so 4th of July is really going to go out with a boom this year. Or a bang.
I feel like this is Disney's new logo now.
While I was inside the Dark Room, I found this brand new pass holder exclusive pin. I mean, it's really simple, but I love like how clean and nice the design is. This is pass holder. It's a way of life. It really is. You know, I think that very first cavalcade back is just that much sweeter.
It is.
Yeah, even though we've been able to walk around without a mask on outside for a while now, just like, it's that much better.
And I love the song. It's the theme song for the new Mickey Minnie Runaway Railway.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop us now. Just like I previously showed you with the little bird. It's so cheerful, it's so positive and happy. I think that's why I really truly enjoy the ride. And the theme song, you just sing it all day long.
All right, so this is our first time back in the Trolley Car Cafe without the mask. It's a lot of firsts. It's a little repetitive, but it's a little warm. I think we need some tea. Got to stay hydrated. We're going to dehydrate yet hydrate all at the same time. It's an oxymoron, but so as expected, we have secured ourselves a cold brew.
Oh yeah.
It's like I said, it is a little warm, but first impressions so far. We've only been in the park a short time without a mask. I am tremendously cooler.
Yeah.
Like even before, with like you didn't have to wear it outside, but you still had to put it on indoors. It was like you would be hot,
Yeah.
and then you would go inside and put a mask on, and it was like you just got really, really clammy.
It's also nice, like when you come out of the store, like when you do get like beverages or food, you don't have to worry about like taking your mask off, putting it away, and then taking a drink. It's a little bit more easy. It's convenient.
I think now we'll head down Sunset Boulevard and check out some of the shops to see what's new. I think the first shop we'll stop at is the jewelry store. I do like going there, particularly if you do want Pandora or some mementos to bring home with you, like a watch. This is a really good shop. Let's go check it out. Did you find some new earrings?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at mine is a little outdated. This one here. Okay. Do you like that color? Or would you get like the rose, the gold one?
I like those. Those are nice.
The silver ones?
Yeah.
If you are looking for some more custom merchandise, particularly shirts and sweatshirts and different types of sweaters and even jackets, stop into the Majestic Theater on Sunset Boulevard. They offer some nicer collections outside of the standard Disney shirts you'll probably find at like World of Disney and Disney Springs. For example, they offer themed dresses at this location. You can buy everything from the dress itself and even the matching purse. Here's a Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway version. They do offer exclusive Disney Duty and Burt bags at this location as well. Look at this awesome Yoda Loungefly backpack I just found here at the Majestic Theater. I think, looks like it's $80. But I think that's so neat how they designed this with the burlap in this almost like suede-like finish. It's really cute. Yeah. So what do we find here? These are really nice.
Yeah, so I don't know what this collection is called, but it's kind of like a tropical Hawaiian, like summer look.
Yeah.
So they have the button-up shirts, polo shirts, the shorts, and the shorts are like the same material as this top, which is like light and cool and airy.
Yeah.
And they also have some cute little t-shirts.
Yeah, they also have this really nice t-shirt.
Yeah. And it's like the cross short, but that's the style for the young.
Yeah. Hey, look.
And behind you, they have more.
Hey, look. She's got your ears on.
Oh, yeah.
It's a complete ensemble.
She is styling.
You're all set. You like her style.
Oh my goodness, if you could feel it, it is soft, like super soft. All of these shirts in this collection. And that's the front.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Too bad they didn't make this in like a guy shirt. Maybe if I...
These have sold out. Like, they're only like extra.
Also new at the Majestic Theater is this big Cruella collection. They offer everything from a leather jacket to a dress. They even have like that kind of biker hat up there too. It's a little different. This is very different for Disney. I kind of like the edginess to this collection. I mean, Cruella is, but this is just, it's fun. It's very fun and playful for them. This also mean Wonderland Explorers. I haven't seen.
As we were walking out, I seen two of them on the counter. A girl was checking them out, so I came back over here. There's not many left.
Yeah, they're the Darth Vader ears.
They're the Darth Vader ears. This is the front, and they're the leather. Oh, sorry. And they're the leather, which you can see it has. And on the back, rule of the galaxy.
Those are really neat. They've been. I haven't seen those. Not in person. I've seen them online, but I haven't been able to see them in person. They've sold out.
Yeah.
And how much are those?
Oh, I'm sorry. They are $34.99, and like compared to a normal ear, like just a regular ear.
Just like $24.99 usually. Yeah, about
$29.99.
Yeah.
So the other ears are $29.99. I think like if you have your AP discount, they end up being like 21 something.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much these would be. I guess we're just gonna have to buy them and find out. I am. Yes.
They look really good.
Yeah.
I like
You
this
get your
one.
lightsabers, and I get the ears.
Yeah. I like it, sweetheart. It
I
looks
think
good.
I get a little short end of the stick, but it's okay.
Oh no, Shanae. I think you grew some ears.
Yes, I sure did.
They look good. I like them.
Yeah, you can't really tell. Like, I mean, they just like, I feel like for Star Wars, these are like the best ones that I've seen that aren't so bright.
Yeah. You know
I
what
don't know how to put it. You know what I mean? Like,
but you know what they kind of remind me of, like in a good way, was there's the Norway ears
yeah.
that are kind of like embossed black leather with the Viking horns. I kind of like this because it balances like a Mickey Mouse ear, but with like kind of an edgy little design to it.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't look so, like, cookie cutter. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, I kind of like it. It's a
And
little
when I
different.
walk behind people, know that I rule the galaxy.
Yes, she does.
There's no guessing.
She does. We just found these brand new Beast plushies inside Carthy Theater. They're really nice.
Yeah, and they're big. So he is just as much as my ears. So like if you used your AP discount, he would be the same price as my ears.
$24, right?
Yeah, it's like $29.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's $39.99.
Those are cute.
I could be Belle.
And you'll carry your prince. Folks, don't let the Theater of the Stars blank marquee fool you. That's because, you guessed it, Beauty and the Beast will be returning really soon to Hollywood Studios. I'm so excited. I grew up watching the show. I cannot tell you how many times I was dragged. I mean, how many times I have gone to Beauty and the Beast with my parents growing up. I know you're watching, Mom and Dad, and you're gonna laugh at this because it is the truth. I have seen this stage show more times than I care to mention, but all jokes set aside, this is a really good show. And if you've never seen it before, I highly suggest that when it returns, you come and check this out. They do a fantastic job. I mean, it's the entire Beauty and the Beast movie consolidated into one show. There's not much left at Walt Disney World that's like this show. It's very unique, it's very good. The last show that I think would compare to this was Hunchback. And that was back in like the early 2000s. That show was the greatest show at Walt Disney World, in my opinion. One day, Disney, if you're watching this, please, for the love of God, bring back Hunchback. It was fantastic. One more thing. While you're in line, you can stop and smell the roses. I mean, literally, right here, see it? Dun, dun, dun. First ride of the night, the Hollywood Tower Hotel, also known as the Tower of Terror. Let's do this. So I'm going to preface this by saying this is my favorite line queue in all of Walt Disney World. I have this playlist on Spotify. I've bought records based off of this line, like Sidney Beckett. Like this is my favorite. Like there's something about old Hollywood nostalgia in it. So, with that being said, the caveat, I hate this ride. I do not do well with drop rides. Honestly, this feeling the older I get, no. Her though, she'll like it.
I haven't been on this ride since I was a teenager.
Yeah.
So in my brain, I've left with a good experience. So I'm going to take you on this ride. This may be the first and the last. But hey, we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how, yeah. So if you are in line for the Hollywood Tower of Terror, make sure you take time and actually take in all of these aesthetics. I mean, everything from the empty fountain to the rose gardens to the statues, like the Imagineering work that went into creating the aesthetic and the overall theming for this ride is just bar none. It's really a shame that they got rid of the attraction out in Disneyland. So I am over the moon that they've kept it here in Walt Disney World. It is really by far one of the most impressive feats of Walt Disney Imagineering from a design perspective. This is the creepiest doll. Just in general, but let alone anywhere in Walt Disney World. Look at this thing. It's terrifying. Every hotel has to have a gift shop. Even the Hollywood Tower of Terror. I didn't think I needed a bathrobe, but man. This thing is so plush. And it's even got like piping around the collar too. How much is this?
$74.99.
Ooh.
If I'm still shaking, I just came off the ride. I survived the Tower of Terror.
Yeah, how'd you do?
So, let me tell you. The line queue is super cute when you first get in there, and then you get into that dungeon room or the boiler room, and it kind of makes you a little anxious. And then you get on the ride, and you get even more anxious. And then you think like, oh, this is gonna be it, and it's not. And then you're like, oh, this is the moment, and then it's not. And then you finally reach it, and it's not that bad. I loved it. I loved it. I know it's not your jam, but it's not as horrible as what you think. Like in the past, in my brain, I feel like it was like extreme drops, where now it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not as bad as what you imagine or what you see outside.
Yeah.
I think if you've never tried it, you should do it. At least once in your life. But I will say, like, I am a little shaky still. Yeah. But I loved it.
So we're walking down Sunset Boulevard, and this thing over here is still going on and on about the ride.
I loved it.
Yeah. Me, I didn't even ride the thing, and my anxiety is still through the roof. I mean, like, the older I get, the worse it is. I'm telling you.
You know which one gives me really bad anxiety?
Which one?
The rock and roller coaster.
Well, I can see that.
Yeah, like right where the countdown is. Like, I love the roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But when they have to sit there before you go and they count down, gets me every time.
Yeah.
I remember one time it happened and they did it to us 3 times in a row. We had to sit there. Do you remember that? Yeah,
I did. And then it'd be like 3, 2, 1, nothing. Psych, you know?
Yeah,
and then it did it again. And then the last time, like the third time, it didn't even do anything. Like it just went. Like it was the most insane launch on Rock and Roller Coaster. It was just like silence to boom. You know? Like so it was intense. I'm telling you. But hey, I think that's the fun of it, right? See, like I don't know what it is. Like those types of things, like that roller coaster doesn't bother me. But it is. It's like this up and down thing.
Yeah.
Like that's like flying airplanes never used to bother. I loved it. But now, like even the littlest turbulence, never. Like I can't. Like it just kills me. I don't know what it is.
We tried to go on the rock and roller coaster, talking about that ride as well.
Yeah.
But it's at an hour wait right now.
Yeah.
So we'll check back in on that ride to see.
So I think we'll mosey along and we'll see what's going on down the road here. Walking into Batu, Rise of the Resistance has an enormous line. This is like pre-pandemic level line. I just spoke to a cast member, and it would seem that, let's just say, Rise of the Resistance has been having some technical difficulties today, and that's pretty much why you have such a long line. So even though they have the virtual boarding queue, and you can have a spot reserved, and they'll just call you when it comes back, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be able to ride the ride right away. You could actually be, unfortunately, stuck on the line. We've had this happen before to us as well. One time, we've actually waited almost up to 2.5 hours. It can get a little dodgy at times, but just have some patience, and you'll get on. Walking into the marketplace here in Batu, it has completely changed in one day. So there's no more lines, there's no more waiting. You can just walk through the marketplace and go to the stalls. Shanae and I were just talking, we were here the other day and I wanted to go to the toy stall and the line was so long. I haven't been able to see the new merch. So let's go head over there. Let's get the little lightsaber. $22.99.
Little does he know, I remember the
He's cute.
He is cute. They also have other creatures as well.
Yeah, so they have the Ewok. I like the Ewok too.
Yeah.
And the little Porg. Look at Jar Jar. Jar Jar needs some love. I'm glad they brought Jar Jar back.
Yeah, he's the cutest to me.
Yeah. They have Doc. You can get Doc Ondar. Whenever you go to Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquity, just have a conversation with Doc. You know, it usually goes something like, "Hey Doc, how you doing? Hey Doc, what's new?" Yeah, he's a man of many words.
We cannot forget the child. Now the Stormtroopers, the Mandalorian, Kylo Ren, Oh, and down here, Princess Leia.
That's a Kaloo horn. You can't actually play it. It's just it's pre-programmed. It's pretty cool though. Let's see. It's $24.99. I think this might be my favorite thing yet. It's a Darth Vader marionette. Is that not cool?
Yeah.
It's really different. Like, I mean, it's unexpected. I wouldn't think that Disney would make something like this. But it's pretty neat. I like that. It's $49.99. That's a little pricey. I have to say, like, I like this, but that's a little pricey. They also have the new wooden Stormtrooper doll in the Boba Fett. How much are these? Oh, it's like a bobblehead too. These are $39.99. You can see the little head bobbles. These little these are almost like drawing figures. I remember these from art school. It was like, you know, woo, Disco Vader. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's $19.99. These are I like these. This is a little pricey. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. Now, I do notice that they're out of the AT-ATs. There's no AT-AT. They do have the Falcon. This is like a little racer. It actually moves. It's kind of cool. This is a wooden toy. It's a wooden Falcon, $19.99. The land speeder. That's kind of cool. It's also $19.99.
Alright, here we are. We're at Docking Bay 7. Are you excited, Kyle?
Yeah. We haven't been here in a really long time.
Yeah.
It sounds like our ship's coming in.
It's crazy afternoon here in Batu.
Yeah. So we decided to get two things. We got the Ronto wrap. I'm sorry, you just can't come to Batu without having a Ronto wrap. But we also got the pot roast.
We've never tried that before.
I'm really excited to try that.
With a kale and mushroom pasta?
Yeah. And I got a little lame. We just got a Coke. We could have gotten something a little bit more spiffy. But I think later on, we might get an adult beverage, but you know.
We heard from Chewy that this dish is supposed to be out of this world.
Oh. It's so lame.
So lame, but don't you love it?
I love it.
Yeah. The lamer, the better
what makes
for
it
me.
special. I love
Yeah. He chose me, folks.
No
He
refunds
picked
or
me.
returns or
Yeah.
exchanges.
Yeah, he picked me.
We're ready.
Have a lot of cargo in here, folks. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed is with the Ronto wrap here in this order, at the bottom of it, you get the
Chips.
looks like, yeah, are they chips or like
Yeah,
plantains?
I think they're plantain chips. These are like little. Yeah.
So how much was this Ronto wrap?
13.
Okay, so that's why, right?
Yep.
Okay. So it is a little bit more in here,
Well-
but that's because I guess it comes with the.
I can also tell that the presentation's like really nice too. Like you have this like little. It almost looks like a cast iron dish.
Yeah.
And then I also noticed, like, look at the sauce. Like, I think the presentation is just a little nicer than at Ronto Roasters.
Okay.
But it's kind of like we were talking about the other day. Like, Ronto Roasters is quick. Like, you're in and out. Like, you can go to Ronto Roasters and just buy a Ronto wrap and be on your way. This is, like, much more nice. Like, it's a themed place. You sit down. It's super cool in here. Like oh my god. It's awesome. But this is a lot nicer. And then this is the pot roast, right? Yeah. And we got the kale and mushroom pasta with it. But this looks really nice too. Like I just like the presentation here at Docking Bay 7. Like you definitely pay more. This was 18. It's So this was 13 and this was 18.
Okay. And they're pretty decent portions.
Yeah. That's really good. So it has like, it's not a thick sauce, but it's like a beefy mushroom sauce that's on it. So it's it's a pot roast. It's a way better take on pot roast. It's not like, you know, beef, potatoes, and carrots. Like, it's really good. Oh, I like that too. So this is like breadcrumbs. Take a little breadcrumb topping. These are little like, it's like a little coleslaw. It's like little crunchies on top. Carrots and whatnot. Those are very good. There's parsley. All around, this is delicious. This is just like a really, like, it almost tastes home cooked for theme park food. Trying the Docking Bay Ronto wrap. Is there a difference? It's a Ronto wrap.
Okay, I'm trying to buy of the pot roast. It looks delicious. It is very tender, and it also has like a lot of flavor. It tastes like a pot roast that you would make at home. It doesn't have a different like flavor that way. That's actually better than what I was expecting it to be. Alright, the pasta. So like in the pasta, it's mixed with like a slaw and kale and mushrooms. So it's a little bit more fresh than what I thought it would be. And it actually holds a lot of flavor as well. This surprised me. It's better than what I thought it actually would be. Alright, Ronto wrap. This tastes just like the one at Ronto Roasters. The sauce on there, it's good. It's like a spicy mayonnaise ranch combination. And the two chips. Those are salty. The plantain chips, we think is what they are. But they don't really have a lot of flavor. Comparing the two, I like the blue potato chips rather than the plantain. These are really good. These almost remind you like the veggie chips that you can buy like in your grocery store. I would go with these.
Now that we finished at Docking Bay 7, we just looked and the standby wait on Smugglers Run is only 30 minutes. And quite frankly, I don't think it's even that. I think we're going to be able to just walk right on. So we're going to head in and do that. But what I will say is that if you've never tried Docking Bay 7, definitely check it out for dinner. Like the pot roast was actually really good. It tasted like something that you probably would have at home. And I like the pairings. Like, you didn't have to get the mushroom pasta. So if you're not a fan of mushrooms, like my dad is, they have like a mac and cheese option you can get with that. They even had like a blueberry cornbread with slaw. So it's kind of interchangeable, which I think is really nice too. So you're not stuck with just what they give you. The other thing is that the food is themed to make you feel like you're sort of off or on planet, let's say it that way, which is a term they use here in Batu to make you feel like you're on another planet. Well, anyway, at this point, let's go on Smugglers Run.
This is Onaka Transport Solutions. Today, I am offering the opportunity of a lifetime. I like cruise to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy. Pilots to navigate, engineers to operate the ship, gunners to defend the shipments. And that is where you come in. What can I find for a friend? Yes, as we agree, you let us use the ship. We'll give you the supplies you need. It's a win-win. Pilot, Push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left.
This is happening!
Was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly up. And push forward to fly down. No gunners. Auto weapons engaged. Left pilot. Hit the boosters.
Oh my goodness!
Now let's go get that coaxium. Right pilot. Make the jump to light speed.
Let's do this. You just stole it from me!
Yes! Yes! Keep shooting! They've locked onto us! Take evasive action! Ah, there it is! After that train! And pilot brakes!
Brakes!
Wow. Well, my friends, that could have been much worse. Okay. It's my turn.
No, no!
Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends.
We got TIE fighters!
Just as I promised, my friend. Now that the resistance has what they need, maybe a little something for Hondo. Pilot, line up behind the trains. Cargo is bringing, keep shooting.
Oh, jeez!
You had it. Gunship. That's ridiculous. Things are getting too hot. We've got to get out of here. Distraction! Fire the missiles at the train! Hurry! It's coming down!
Oh no!
Left
Oh
pilot!
no!
Hit the boosters! Boost! Boost! Boost!
Oh, jeez!
Die! Let's get out of here! Yes, Chewie will pilot us in. Remote. You retrieve one container of coaxium. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the first order and made Chewie proud.
Just got off Smugglers Run.
I think maybe Hondo would have fired us.
Yeah, we were told that our ship was basically scrap metal, so
Hey, but we did get the coaxium.
we did. We got a container of coaxium, and we were pilots, and
Yeah.
we flew solo. Yeah, that was kind of fun. So, just noticing, all the social distancing stickers are gone. They did have the separators up in the line. It was basically a walk-on. New revelation, the pre-show is back.
Yeah.
That's big. This is the first time I got to see this the pre-show in over a year.
Yeah, it's nice because you get to see the pre-show. It's bad because you're like everybody's mushed in the same room again.
It's kind of like a sardine. We didn't have a gunner or an engineer, so the ride sort of changes to make up for that. So it's sort of
Yeah.
simulated. But anyway, it was fun nonetheless. I think it's after 8 o'clock though now, so the park is officially closed. So we're gonna make our way out of Batu and see if there's anything open. Probably not. So we'll catch you back on Hollywood Boulevard and look at the shops for one last time. If you have the opportunity, to be able to close down Hollywood studios, try to stick around Batu and be able to take in the sights and sounds of this land. It's something that is really over-missed when you're here during the day and there's lots of crowds and the people are loud. There's tons and tons of little tiny details and things that Disney has put here so strategically that really it takes coming here at nighttime to really take in the beauty of what they've created in Batu. So, like that. Stopping into the fashion spot, you can tell things are a lot different. Folks are much more comfortable, they look a little cooler, and I can tell you that there's plenty of new Marvel merchandise that we're checking out too. So if you're looking for Black Widow, the Loki stuff is still about the same as the last time, but they also have plenty of Guardians of the Galaxy as well. Well, I think that does it for tonight, folks.
Yeah, we came here to see what the park was like without the mask.
Yeah.
Took a little getting used to. I think it's all fresh, it's new.
Yeah.
Not to carry a mask or put one on, you're still getting the habits, but it still was very enjoyable.
But it's a new perspective.
Yeah.
And it's exciting. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of emotions. And for the first park back, to not have to wear a mask, this was a fun night.
It was. I think it gives hope, right?
Yeah.
So if you enjoyed coming along with us tonight, hit the like button and subscribe to our channels so you get to see all the new fun footage that we come up with.
Yeah. And we'll have new videos coming out here shortly. And until then, bye.
Hey, Kyle. Hey, Kyle. I got some late breaking news. Disney just released some new information. They have released Yoda's full name.
What?
Yeah, you want to know what it is?
Yeah.
Yoda Lay. Hee hoo.